Yo, it's your boy Andrew RFC. We are back after a little break of still hearing nothing regarding FIFA 20. It's been very quiet from the EA front and everything else. There's been a few more leaks, which I might be making a video on important dates that you're gonna need to know coming up. But today I thought we'd do something a little bit different. As I mentioned, I want this kind of channel to be very sports orientated and very sports kind of just rounded out, basically. So I'm a big fan of the NFL, and I am actually in 2 fantasy football leagues this year. Been playing fantasy football, I want to say, for probably the better part of like 6 or 7 years now. Not won a championship. I have come close oh so many times, but this year I'm pretty happy with my 2 teams in my 2 different leagues. So you can probably see on the top of the tabs at the top of the screen, I'm doing 2 different websites. One of them is NFL.com. The other one is over at Sleeper, which is one Juju Smith-Schuster and other superstars do use. If you are new here, though, make sure you are leaving a like, subscribing as well. Of course, we do a lot of FIFA and soccer talk, but right now, like I mentioned, we are going to go do something a little bit different that I thought I'd share with you, my NFL fantasy teams. All right, let's get this thing going straight away. So in this draft, in my NFL league, this one that I do with some of my very good friends, guys that I've basically grown up with my whole life, we had 10 people in this league, and I actually had the 10th overall pick. For those of you who don't really know how fantasy football works, you pick in the first round at number 10, but in the second round, you get to pick first overall in that round, so you get back-to-back picks, essentially. So in this draft, basically all of the running backs, like the top tier ones, were gone. Even Todd Gurley was gone. Todd Gurley went 3rd overall in this league. Yeah, let that one sit in just a little bit. But with my back-to-back picks, I actually went 2 wide receivers. Went Julio Jones and Davante Adams. Now, I had the choice also to pick up Michael Thomas, but I went with Julio over Michael Thomas. I'm admittedly a huge Julio Jones fan, and I just felt a little bit more comfortable with taking Jones here. Feel like he's going to have a great year like he always does. This is also a non-PPR league, I should mind you. So, I mean, Julio's going to be fine. Davante Adams is the number 1 guy in Green Bay, so I am totally cool with this. As the draft went on, we went to the 3rd round. Of course, it's back-to-back picks for me yet again, and I ended up going with Keenan Allen and Leonard Fournette in those picks. So you can see Keenan is my flex. I'm very happy with my wide receivers. I think I'm going to be very strong there with Julio, Davante, and Keenan Allen also. Then Fournette is not a bad running back to pick up in the 4th round. I was pretty okay with that. Then when it came back around, I'm pretty sure that's when I took Derrick Henry, and I took another running back. It might have been Josh Jacobs, I think. Then later on, I ended up getting Miles Sanders, Kenyon Drake, Marvin Jones, and Pettis. I got very late, the 2 of them. So I'm very happy with them. And mostly in my drafts, I do go with kind of the least important 4 positions kind of near the end. And for me, that's usually tight end, quarterback, defense, and kicker. So I got Kyler Murray near the end of the draft. Ended up getting David Njoku at tight end from Cleveland. And also ended up getting Jake Elliott and the Patriots defense, which I'm happy. They're one of the best kickers and defenses in the league. Got them near the end. But most importantly is the starting lineup. I'm actually very happy with this team with Murray, Derrick Henry, Fournette, Jones, Adams, Njoku, Keenan Allen. That's going to probably be my main starting guys, unless, of course, matchup-wise, like if Josh Jacobs has a good matchup, he'll go in. But overall, I'm happy with this draft, considering, again, it was my first time ever picking at the number 10 spot. I'm pretty happy with how it all went. So here is my Sleeper League team as well. This one was a 12-team draft. It's PPR, and I picked at number 10. Again, funny enough, in this draft, it was completely random, but it ended up happening again. This draft was a nightmare. I'm just going to say that right away. Not for me. Just everybody's picks screwed up everything, basically. So first overall, you had Saquon Barkley, which is pretty normal. Thank you, my PC battery is in saver mode. I had Saquon Barkley go number 1, which was fine. But 2 and 3 is where it just got ridiculous. Patrick Mahomes went 2nd overall. I repeat, Patrick Mahomes went 2nd overall. You think it gets crazier? Guess what? It did. Zach Ertz went 3rd overall. Again, Zach Ertz. Yeah, this league is a little nuts, to say the least. So again, pretty happy with my team. I've actually already made 1 trade, which I'll get to in a bit, but you can see my kind of main starting lineup. Got Jared Goff, David Johnson, James Conner, Amari Cooper, Tyler Lockett, Mark Andrews, Tyler Boyd, Fairburn and the Patriots defense yet again. Then on the bench, we got Latavius Murray, Geis, Montgomery, Samuel, Kirk, and Coty. So kind of my trade, I don't know if it'll pop up here, but I made a trade to acquire Darius Geis and Tyler Lockett. So I ended up losing Stephon Diggs and a running back that I didn't really need. I can't remember who it was. I think it was Kenyon Drake. Funny enough, I had him in both leagues also. So I kind of did this trade to get a little bit better at running back with Geis, because if he is healthy, he's going to be the #1 guy in Washington. And Lockett and Diggs, there is a bit of a gap. They're both kind of fighting for the #1 spot on their team, but I just felt comfortable getting that depth. I think I got somebody else a part of that trade. Yeah, I got Curtis Samuel as well. I was a little bit thin at kind of wide receiver on the bench. So again, I was totally cool with making that trade. But yeah, this is my sleeper team. Pretty cool with it as well. I think my NFL team is a little bit stronger, which I mean is normal, considering it is a 10-team draft compared to 12. But let me know if you do watch NFL football and you do fantasy. Rank my teams. Let me know what you think about my teams right now. But nonetheless, it's been your boy, Andrew RFC. Thank you as always for watching. Peace, much love. Take care. Make sure you leave a like and subscribe.